Hi, I'm Patrick Stegall, Memphis criminal defense lawyer, and today I want to talk about the crime of patronizing prostitution in the state of Tennessee. This is a misdemeanor crime. It is quite serious. There are some parts to it that make it have some real consequences. So I want to talk about those and let you know exactly what this crime is all about. Patronizing prostitution, you don't have to actually hand over money to be charged with this crime. If you are engaging or soliciting a prostitute or an undercover police officer acting as a decoy prostitute, all you really have to do to be charged with this crime is talk about money. If you agree on a price, if you say, okay, that's a price, I'll get the money, or give me a minute to come back with the money, that's enough. You don't actually have to commit any act more than that. You don't have to pull the money out or to do anything more than that. If you simply show the intent to hire or solicit a prostitute, then that's enough to be charged. So just talking about money, just agreeing on a price can be enough to be charged with this crime. There are different parts to this crime, and depending on which one is going to determine your possible punishment, what you might be facing. The typical patronizing prostitution in Tennessee is a Class B misdemeanor, but there is an enhanced part of it where if it is near a church or school, then you can be charged as a Class A misdemeanor. And the thing about that is that it is a mandatory minimum 7 days in jail if convicted of the more serious near a church or school patronizing prostitution. And the thing about that, here in Memphis, the police will frequently run sting operations, and they'll get decoys. They'll get undercover officers, females, to act as the prostitutes. They set these things up near a church or school. Okay, they set it within half mile of a school. They'll get a hotel down the street from an elementary school or a high school. And they do that on purpose so they can get you for the more serious Class A 7 days in jail patronizing prostitution. They run these sting operations on the internet. They'll put ads on the internet, and guys will fall for them. And they catch lots of men in these, and they can be kind of high profile. We've seen them in the paper. Well, they'll run them for a whole weekend, and they'll snag a few hundred guys up in these and charge them all with patronizing prostitution. So you have to be really careful about that. So if it's near a church or school, if it's within half mile of a school, if convicted, you're looking at 7 days mandatory minimum jail time. There's also an even more serious provision of this crime where if it's an underage prostitute, even if it's a decoy and she says, I'm underage, even if she's not, if you show interest in that, you could be charged with human trafficking. That's felony. That can be Class A, Class B felony. That's substantial prison time with one of those. So they don't mess around with these cases. I mean, they go after men. They put ads on the internet. They set it up where it's close enough to a school. They will sometimes bring the age into it and say, hey, if you want someone underage, I can do something. I can get a friend, and a guy can find himself in a lot of trouble real quick with one of these charges. Another part of the patronizing prostitution charge is that sometimes they will seize your car. If it happens, if you're in your car, sometimes they'll just have decoys out on the side of the road on Lamar Avenue or somewhere here in Memphis, and they walk up to your car, you roll down the window, and if you just talk about the price then and there, they'll give the signal and they'll take you down, and they will take your car. So now you're looking at a criminal charge, also a possible forfeiture of your vehicle. So these are all things that you need to be concerned about if you're charged with this crime. I've handled a lot of these for clients in Memphis and Shelby County. Each case is different, but my goal is always to see what needs to be done to make it go away, keep it off your record. That would be my goal for you. So first thing to do is come to me and talk to me and tell me about your case, and let's see what we've got, what kind of defenses we might have, What is your situation? You know, most men who find themselves in this situation, you've got a lot to lose. I know. You got families, jobs, you got a reputation. So all those things need to be looked at, because I don't want to see somebody have their life ruined over what's really just a stupid mistake. I may be able to help you. I have helped a lot of men in this situation. So if you're charged with patronizing prostitution, give me a call and I will do the best I can. Thanks for watching.